Wolverhampton Wanderers 1, Brentford 1. That is the end of the 24-25 Premier League season. Apologies if you can hear the wind blowing across the microphone there. But look, it's at the end of what has been a very, very long season for Wolves. I said it on the match preview. It's been full of mainly downs, but a few positive moments and ups in there as well. In regards to the match today, the team lineup was as I predicted on the preview. We knew that Jørgen Strand-Larsen was a doubt. So Gedge started up front, Cunha and Manetzi on either side. I thought the first half we were quite poor, to be honest. It was a really frustrating and flat first half. It was a first half that we've sort of started to expect a little bit from Wolves so far this season, which is, I say so far, I mean throughout the season there've been real flat moments, and I think today in the first half was one of those, to be honest. And Buemo obviously opened to scoring for Brentford. We knew that him and Whistle were on great form going into this game. They've both got 19 goals each. They would have probably been desperate to make it number 20. And also, they still had European football, although it was a long shot. It wouldn't have happened anyway if they won. But they wanted to win this game of football. So I don't think they were particularly fantastic, Brentford. But again, we just couldn't find that cutting edge. We kept the ball. We were quite tidy in possession sometimes. But just for whatever reason, the front three just didn't work. Gedge again struggling to get involved. I think Cunha at times just trying a little bit too much. Manetzi, for most part, especially in the first half, just really struggled to get his foot on the ball and play. So I think the half-time whistle really came at a good time for Wolves. All our half-decent opportunities were from range, really. But I've got to say, the second half was much better. I thought it could have been a long second half because you almost saw it in the first half when Brentford knew that they were winning and could maybe get European football. They went down. They tried to waste some seconds, and I thought if we have that throughout the second half, it could be a long afternoon. But thankfully, Wolves still played pretty positive stuff. Again, never tested Flecken too much, and I think without Strand-Larsen and the team, we do really miss something. I think Manetzi struggles to get into the game. Gedge had a great chance which, to be fair, Manetzi played a lovely ball in sort of across the box, and the connection on the ball was just awful. And that's just a player which is really low on confidence. I think you got a player that's scoring like close to double digits of the season. He hits that much cleaner and probably gets it on target and probably puts you level in the game. But Strand-Larsen coming on was the difference in the end. Direct from Wolves. I know some fans, you need to try and find a balance from playing really tidy, intricate, short passing football and direct football. And we've seen that under Vitor Pereira, to be fair, a real mix of the two. And this one was direct from a goal kick, up to Jørgen Strand-Larsen, a really nice cushion header down. Manetzi still has a lot to do there, but what he does is just absolutely smash that football. And sweet as a nut, straight into the top corner. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous finish, a gorgeous goal to get us a point, really. And we did enough. I think, Brentford never really threatened us a huge amount after that, to be honest. And we held on and deserved probably to get something out of that match as a whole. We saw Tom King come on. I don't know, where were you for Tom King's debut, Premier League debut? Remember that moment. But no, I suppose it's nice to give recognition to who I think somebody who gets a lot of praise and credit behind the scenes at Wolves. So I think fair play to Wolves for giving him that opportunity and, kept a clean sheet, albeit he was probably on for no more than 3 minutes, I suppose. And then we saw the lap of honour at the end of the game, and I think it was pretty obvious that Cunha's going to be going after his response and reaction, which I think we knew already. Semedo, I'll let you guys decide if you're at the ground and saw that lap of appreciation at the end. Probably didn't give much away, to be honest. But it was, I don't know, I think it was more of a goodbye than, maybe I'll see you next season. But overall, guys, it was an okay game. It was a sort of a non-event going into the match for Wolves. I'm glad we played a stronger team because Tuesday at Palace was a bit of a disaster. But I think it still shows that there are some cracks in this Wolves team that have got to be addressed throughout the summer. Hopefully they support Vitor, hopefully maybe reward him with a short new contract and really kick on, because it's getting boring saying it for like the last 3 or 4 years that, it's a transitional season or pre-season or, this summer we've got to get it right. This summer we have got to get it right. There's been no stability in this Wolves team and the hierarchy. We've got to get it right this summer. Big players are leaving, as is becoming almost the norm now for Wolves, but big players are leaving. They've got to be replaced properly, and fingers crossed this summer is the one, and they can support Vitor Pereira in doing so. But it's finished Wolves 1, Brentford 1. End of the season, guys. As always, much love for all the support that you've shown me. once again, and the Talking Wolves boys over the last 12 months or so. We'll be back throughout the summer with loads of content. We've got loads lined up just for this week alone. So be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, guys. Look after yourselves, and I'll see you on the next one.